Welcome to the Bougie Black Brother Network.
Right. So another one is electric car. You know what? There's going to be a lot more maintenance that you have on that.
Yes.
No, you don't. So when you compare those with a lot of, now here's the difference with a Tesla and a lot of other EV vehicles. A lot of other EV vehicles are regular cars with a battery. So they have a lot of coolant and they got radiators and they have all different other types of stuff. Any of those separate parts on an ICE car, internal combustible engine, ICE vehicle, you have those components still in the car, whereby Tesla eliminated almost 80% of those type of parts and have the two motors, and everything is electronically built from that. So you have the least amount of maintenance that you have to do.
Yes, you do.
On a Tesla.
On a Tesla.
And most EVs.
Right.
I say most because it depends on how the vehicles have been configured in that way.
And like Michael said, a lot of the other EVs are made like regular ICE vehicles, like he said. And so when you think about a Tesla, the ones that Tesla we have, everything is software download. It's a software download for any updates that needs to be done to the car. So if there is, for example, I think Consumer Reports said that they gave it a bad rating because of the brakes.
Yep.
And Tesla said, hold up a second, we can fix that. And they did over-the-air download and automatically fixed the brake problem.
So let's go to that, because I think a lot of people don't even know about that because they don't even know to ask. So if something goes wrong with the car, or there's something that needs to be updated, or there's a recall that has to be done, what Tesla does, they figure that and see it and say, you know what, we'll do it over the air, OTR. That means if you connect to the Wi-Fi, what's going to happen is they'll charge it. I mean, they'll download it just like if you had a phone, it would be charged over the air, and then it's like, oh, it's there. And not only that, they give you the notification.
Right, they give you a notification.
So with the app, what's there, they said, hey, you got a new update. And a lot of the updates is just small fixes and everything. Whereby with our Lexus, we had to go in, they had to keep it for a couple of hours or a day or two and do what they need to do. So like Alicia said, when they said there was a problem with the brakes, they hit some altercation with the software and it fixed what they saw that was a problem. And Consumer Report was like, oh my God.
Yeah, there's no other vehicle that can do that at the moment.
At the moment. There's people working
on it. Yeah.
But working and actually operating, two different things.
And Tesla is like years ahead of their time, and then any other vehicle.
Other EV vehicles. And cars moving toward the...
Right. And like he said, when with the Lexus, if we wanted the nav map to be updated, we had to go in, pay $300 for them to plug in a computer to update the software, which we didn't understand why they're doing it when everybody else was way ahead of them with Lexus with updating, especially information like that in a car,
like CarPlay and Apple Car or whatever they call that. So a lot of these misconceptions what these people are having is unfounded, because they assume 10 years ago there's problems with electric cars. Problems. And it was a problem because the battery costs like $10,000 and $15,000 if something goes wrong. Or here's the other one that I keep hearing. Well, in 5 years you're gonna have to get rid of the car and the battery's gonna be dead. Tesla has shown, we're talking about Tesla. Tesla has shown that you can go 1,000,000 miles, 1,000,000 miles with the battery. The degradation is no more than 80%.
And also, a lot of people seem to don't realize is that Tesla parts in their cars are all recyclable. They make sure of that. So the question is, well, your battery is going to go bad and it's going to mess up the environment because the chemicals in the battery. No, everything that's made by Tesla in their cars are all recyclable. And actually, there is one of the guys who's a YouTuber who took an old Tesla because he couldn't afford it. He went to the junkyard, got one of the Tesla, and actually rebuilt the Tesla from parts that he got from the junkyard. So
Yep.
that proves to everybody that that can be done.
So this makes it that having an EV with the misconceptions, you take that all out, and then you start looking at what does it do for me.
Right.
And we're not gonna get into that.
Oh no! What's the last thing that you know that they all when they come to us is like, man, you're rich. I'm rich, bitch. I heard this even in my damn Tesla Diva group. They always say, yeah, but they think we're rich if we buy a Tesla. No, that doesn't work like that. You know, it's how you say, babe. Manage your money.
Yeah, it's just how you manage your money.
It's how you
and they said that on the podcast when we initially bought it. It wasn't about how much money that the car costs. It's if you budget your money properly and you know what your expenditures are per year for your car and per week for your car, and you match that up with the cost, you will also, within the 5 years, if you finance it 5 years or 6 years, you will actually pay less to maintain the car than you would a car that costs less than the car that you a gas driven car from that.
Exactly.
Manage your money and your finances, and long term you will see that. And even if you say, well, I don't have time to be managing my money, got you. So let me help you out. How much do you spend on gas every week? I don't know. I fill up about 3 times a week. And how much is that? Oh, it's about $40. So let's say 4, 8, 12. That's $120 a week times 52. That's what you spend. Now, if you take that and divide that every month with your car payment, that's an additional how much per with your regular car payment of a new car.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I didn't think about it. Well, yeah, most people don't. Well, you're going to wind up paying for some kind of gas. Yes, you pay electricity or you pay that. But then let's just take 20% of the 100% of gas that you have and then take that off and see what your payment is. If you manage and know what your costs are, we have no oil changes.
And even so, the electricity bill is cheaper than the full tank of gas.
Yep. Exactly.
I mean, you paying for your power. You turn on the gas. I mean, you turn on your lights in the house and everything like that.
Mm-hmm.
That's part of your electricity bill. And then if you're charging your car, that's included. So come on now,
you
it's
have
still
that.
cheaper.
It's a bump up. It depends on what state you're from, what county you at, and we have a good because Georgia Power gives you a discount.
Yep.
If you have an electric car.
Yep.
And you charge it within a certain time.
Yep.
So they're gonna say, well, my bill gonna get higher. No, not really. Now you got these people who have these additional large apparatuses that they run, like refrigerators and other stuff, additional refrigerators. So you're pulling a lot of electricity as well. But with that, that's a temporary time, and you can take advantage of it from that.
Yep. So any other questions they ask?
No, so that's the main ones. There's a lot of detailed ones that I really have to give some explanation for. But those are the ones when people roll up and they kind of ask you. The main thing is, how much gas does it take?
Yeah, exactly.
I told you it was an electric car.
Yeah.
I didn't tell you it was a hybrid. I told you it was 100% electric. No, some of it goes off wind power. So as fast as I go, it picks up and does it? No, you idiot. I said EV, electric vehicles. So, but those we wanted to talk to that because continuously we going through and saying the same thing over and over and over.
And it's something that at some point you get real tired of it, but then again, it's educating them. So, we've had people have fun with it too. So, but honestly, truthfully, it's great to educate them on this. And so by doing this, we're kind of hoping that we could just direct people.
I was like, hey, go to my YouTube. It'll tell you. You go find it on your own. Yeah, watch it and put a like on it. How about that? So, no, but that's what we wanted to do. But Black in the Tesla on YouTube.
Yep, channel.
And YouTube channel. Facebook.
And Instagram.
Twitter. And Instagram. Mm-hmm. So we have it all on those social media platforms. Mm-hmm. You can go check us out. It turns into a podcast too. So a lot of what we talking about is on the podcast. So if you listen to the podcast and you be like, oh, you got YouTube? Yeah, go there and see what we look like while we're giving you that information.
Definitely.
And go from that. So that's another good thing, and you can go from that. Other than that, you got anything?
Nah, I'm good.
So thank you very much, and we'll see you next time on Black in a Tesla. Bye.